when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to do the honors. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. There's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 43. They go right back to Hall. He's got a gain of 6 there. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Murray on the play fake. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Easy. Big Ace. Hey, that's my man. I got him.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, shit. Empty. Big Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And you are facing a top 10 defense. You don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, Robinson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. First down throw here for Ward. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Ready, crack all 80. Crack all 80. Hurry, 70. Lion.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Again, Ward going to the air. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throws caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready, 19 Cardinal, 8 Cougar 19.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ward setting to pass. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To Bijan Robinson. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, break.
And they just get the play off. It's complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. The Giants in control so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, it's Ward. Taking a chance to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
They give on 2nd to Hall. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. defense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they get this down to the 28.
It's a gain of 14
So a new set of
yards.
downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Giants,
Come on,
first
come on.
down.
60
First
back.
and 10 at the 28.
Now Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cowboy Eagles.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's all. And he scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Sure.
Murray on 3rd down. Connects with his back. Call. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come back. What? Hey.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
out with yet another interception. You know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get up. Get up.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Jump off caught by his back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Giants,
Let's go now.
first down.
70
A gain of 7.
From the red zone on 1st.
Giants.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 10-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First
That was it.
Giants.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 18. 5 years.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Ward now. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
It's now
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Here's the backup. First throw. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Ward's going to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trap 60. 18 Rattler.
Ward setting up to throw. And they pick him up again! Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Saints might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. And they pick him off again! And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Cowboy 18. Hey, smash. Go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Shotgun snap, looking to Hall. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down, give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at it and go make a point.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hall gets it again on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. That one to go backwards.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean in.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints start the second half with some needed points. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2.
Saints 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Pass the 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey. Come on. Hold.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
18.
Ward off the play fake. He finds it. He loses the football. And the Saints get to it. He's got room to roam. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line. Oh, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
I think you can hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on the practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. It's Hall again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Shift. Hey. Hey, easy, quick. Hey.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Kudos to that defense. Seriously, Kate, coming in that situation where your offense just fumbles the ball away, there's no sulking, there's no pouting, it's time to step up and do your job, and they did just that.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Ward. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Here we go, cut. Cougar 19. Trap 50.
Motion man left is Brown.
Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The kick by Folk is good, and that gets them back within 5.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come back. 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So 1st down from the 41. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
This is Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast as windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Three quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 3rd down now. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
Offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Omaha. Omaha. Oh, Big Ace open. Come back.
On 4th down, here's Murray. He connects downfield. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Hall once more. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8.
Yeah. That's one. Hey. What do you want? Hey.
He's back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going play action. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
The Giants first down.
Now to give to Bijan. He cuts it back right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Giants.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Giants will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
Conversion.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They start the drive at home. And take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go right back to home. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Looking to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Giants 20.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Giants needing 4 points. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
19, stop, Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this out near the 40. Just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
18, find it.
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, they will will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Shotgun snap. They'll give to Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Giants using their first timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now they send their back in motion right. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Complete on a slant to Watson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
More yards. And the Giants first down.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. All still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Looking to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Okay.
We've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Desperation time here. Catch is made in close. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Looks like a design keeper for Murray. So it's a win for the Saints. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.